a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the driver. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Difficult situation for a throw. Strings it all together. Not shy with the grab. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Box KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight. Away.
Fights him with Driglam. Hammers him with a cycle. Heats it up with a combo. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Gets carried to the corner. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do? Were they baiting them into that? Will we see a drive him? Knocks them out of the air. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. That drive impact doesn't get through, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Cycle flicker finds someone. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, let's go! Barely blocked Langston! How did they read that throw? Player 1 is not an burnout triggered. Scrapping it out up close. The drive impact doesn't work. The low. Loss of distance. Sets up with the jump in. Hits them with a quick low kick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 tries to act quickly but whips the attack. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Psycho Flip wakes them up. Player 1 needs nothing stops this train. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. Impact squat. Player 1 may be able to knock down. Here comes the mix-up. Taking chunks out of each other here. Good decision with that throw. Both sides. Will this super art do anything? Noticeable life grabs them. This is it. Jiggles them down. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
The gold player. Oh, nice.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide.
Off the blind.
The attack is parried. Fires off an overdrive on. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round
Man.
Flashes. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the throw and continues experiencing burnout. Player 1 hits him with a stop and pop. Burnout activated. Both sides of burnout. They can't drive. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Reads the jump in perfectly. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge defense. Finds the target.
I also like to play but don't have much time to play because of jobs.
Pops him hard. In attack range. Both of them tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Shoot their shot. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has...
BTW, what do you do besides streaming, like study or job? Makes sense.
uses their drive gauge. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps up, hits them with a stop and pop. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Sets up with the jump in. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Getting up close and personal. Connects with the throw. Amazing. A jump in. Here comes, shrugs that off. Chase crowns him from above. Plenty of help. Full kick. Ooh, the drive impact is for punish. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still throw. Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let's go. Round 1.
The fight's
Yeah,
now
you
underway.
have to set up channel points.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. What are they thinking here? Combo with the target combo. The big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this. Psycho Cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now. They gotta keep their crew to the win. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
W.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Clean carry. KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Eat slowly.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Gives the ring kick. super art to show him what a PhD in fighters can do for you! What now? That corner is starting to look stacked up the drive for that OD Psycho uppercut! Can they use their drive to stage what a finish? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion!
WWE wins.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that comeback! Hits him with a stopping bomb! They can't squander this punish counter chance! Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. The jump in catches him. Takes a trip. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Combo with the target combo. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Controls the distance with a smart heel rush back. With a psycho flip. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do? Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Forward. Target combo into... Grabbing it out up close. Throws him. Amazing! Shot that off! Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Shakes things up with a fire, crowns him from above. Player 1, there's a drive impact. Quick medium poke. Oh, here we go. Pumps the brakes on the impact. A real test of skill. We're to fly now. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Not there anyone. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Opts for the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Picture perfect punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? An entire KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Parries the projectile. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets the jump in. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Knockdown and player 1 needs to use the front of the court. Looking to impress with this super. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Pops for the level 2 super. This could triple bench it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.